Standing in a packed room often triggers a specific internal dread, a rising tension feeling out of sync with the environment. This reaction often invites labels. People who opt out of these events are frequently described as antisocial, boring, or somehow socially broken. However, the internal experience suggests that the brain isn't failing to engage. Instead, it's managing a level of detail that remains invisible to the people standing right next to you. This experience is a byproduct of high-resolution perception. Your mind isn't struggling to keep up. It is working to process an overwhelming volume of data. When we understand this neurological load, the decision to leave a party shifts. It changes from a moment of social failure into a logical response to a massive influx of information. Most brains have a neurological spam filter, automatically ignoring 90% of background noise to focus. But for some, that filter is absent. This creates an 8K experience where every flickering light, distant conversation, and sudden movement hits the processing node with equal intensity. You aren't just seeing people. You are decoding the theater of the group, the subtle tension behind a smile, the nervous tapping of a foot that everyone else is ignoring. Standard small talk becomes grueling, because your brain is trying to find real substance, while navigating a room full of practiced social masks. This exhaustion is the energy cost of parsing hundreds of conflicting social signals, while the rest of the room simply follows the script. Beyond sensory and social data, a third layer drives this overload: mirror neurons. These neurons don't just observe. The brain actively downloads and simulates the stress of people nearby. In a massive crowd, your brain attempts to synchronize with hundreds of different emotional states simultaneously. This involuntary synchronization transforms a simple social gathering into a state of severe psychological overload. These reactions are fueled by the brain's specific chemical rewards. Extroverts typically run on dopamine, which rewards the pursuit of loud external stimulation. Others operate on acetylcholine. As the meter on the right indicates, this chemical rewards quiet, focus, and internal reflection rather than external noise. A crowded environment rapidly drains the system. Silence is the only way to recharge the battery. This confirms that the need for quiet isn't a defect. It is a requirement of a different chemical operating system. This leads to the afterstate, a period of absolute quiet that allows the system to reset. There is a common social assumption that a constant state of activity is the primary path to happiness. But solitude is a biological necessity for those with high-resolution perception. It is the time required to clear an overloaded emotional cache. Choosing to step away from the noise is a strategic move toward clarity rather than an act of hiding. In a world of constant noise, the ability to seek out and thrive in solitude is the hallmark of a mind built for depth.